Hey guys, Craig here again. Another update for you. I've got a lot of the washing done now. I've done all the dry brushing on the trailer. It's really starting to come along now. I've got the decals to go on still, and some more weathering and stuff to do with pigments and that. But we're getting there now. So for this part of the build, what I've basically done, I've used Vallejo model metallic air, aluminium for a lot of the dry brushing. I've used Vallejo 865 oily steel for a lot of the darker areas like the rollers and stuff, and on the back of the ramps where they actually swivel up and down. I've done a wash with Arbet 502 oils, which is where I've done all the pin lining, pin washes down all the recessed areas and stuff. And I've also used Arbet 502 light rust for certain areas on the actual trailer itself. High rust areas like hinges and that on the toolboxes. As you can see, that red's not going to be staying on there. That's going to be coming off. That was just a little accident yesterday. But looking at the actual trailer itself then, you can see it's really getting some depth onto it now. It's got a lot of colour variation going on. You can see the scratches and the general wear and tear on this trailer. You can see all the grease and grime that's going on. Same up the top end. We'll try and turn this around. Same up the top end. I've basically painted this rust now and made it look as though it's a fraying SWR, so it needs changing. I might still change that yet altogether, but the front of the trailer's had exactly the same treatment. It's got all the pin washing in done. There's still quite a bit to do detailing wise. I've still got the lenses to go on. The same on the front. That's all had pin washes and stuff done on the front. Same on the running gear. As you can see in here, it is pretty grimy and dirty in there now. It's basically had the wash treatment all over. But like I said, we're still a long way to go yet before we're anywhere near. This side, exactly the same. All the wheels have been pin washed. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So moving on from this then, it's actually a huge trailer, and now it's getting to the stage of completion. Thinking about having the truck on there as well, you really are going to have to think about the space that you need to display this thing. So the diorama thing, I'm still working on. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet, because it's going to need a massive base for this thing to sit on. But basically, what we're looking at is having the mrap. So there's the mrap. This is what we're going to use on the back of the trailer, the kinetic mrap. So what's going to basically happen here, that is going to go on the trailer, something like that. We'll get the tie downs and that on. We'll get the wheel chocks and everything in place. Oops. And get the wheel chocks under there. And then same on the other side for the front wheel. So the wheel chocks are going to go in there, something like that. And then we're going to get the tie down on. So looking at it, that's basically what I'm aiming for with this vehicle. The chain on the back here has come off, so I'm going to leave the ramp loose as it is, and I'm going to have the actual tractor parked up next to it, like it's going to manoeuvre in to go onto the actual trailer itself. But this is kind of the thing I'm looking at. I did the mrap quite some time ago. I have uploaded a video on it, but just another quick look around it. The actual mrap itself, I thought personally was a really good kit. They've spent a lot of time and effort on the detailing on the inside of the vehicle. However, on my particular build, as you can see, it's all buttoned up except for the top hatch. It's all open. This has had exactly the same treatment as the trailer with all the washers and everything. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of rust going on there, some dirt and grime. But basically, this one is going to get carted off to either carted off to an area for repair, or it's going to get carted off somewhere to meet the troops or whatever. It's going to get transported to wherever the M1070 is going to take it, basically. So this is where I'm at the minute now. There is a decal sheet which is up here. I mean, that's all the decals left. That's pretty much everything that goes on the trailer. So I've got to get all them put on yet, and all these little warning panels and cargo and tie down points, etc, etc, and then I can get on with the pigments. So the pigments we're going to be using, if you have a look over here, I'm going to be using the Humbrol pigments, and I'm probably going to use maybe the AK Interactive stuff as well. I won't use the wash, I might use the streaking effects one. Where is it? I'll probably use that one, the sienna soil, and then there's another one just behind that actually, which is light dust. They're the two that I used on the truck as well, so I'll probably use these two on the trailer and that to marry them up. But pretty much, guys, we're getting to the end of this trailer build, and then we'll crack on with the truck. So that's where I'm at the minute. Anyway, again, questions, comments, whatever you want to throw at me about this build, ask away in the comments again. As you can obviously tell, I'm still a bit poorly. I've got a banging sore throat and still full of man flu. So yeah, anyhow, speak to you in a bit then, guys. I hope you enjoy what I've done so far with this. Next update will be once I've done the decals and the pigments then. So thanks for your time, and we'll speak to you later.